Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. In the last episode, we checked into Pattaya's newest luxury 5-star hotel called the Grand Center Point Space. And we looked at the room. We checked in, we looked at the room. We also went upstairs to the 32nd floor and had a little bit of lunch. I'll link that video because this is a continuation of that. I'll link that in the upper right-hand corner. But let's jump into this today because after lunch, it was time to go exploring. So the restaurant was on the 32nd floor. One floor down, the 31st, there's two attractions. The sky pool, that's one half of the floor. Remarkable place, great views all the way around. A shower in the shape of a circle. I've never seen that before. The whole place done in copper. It's really something to see. I guess that would be more of the adults pool because I think the kids would gravitate toward the water park. But then on the other side of the building is the Gravity Fit Club. And I've never seen such a high-tech gym. All the treadmills have all kind of apps. You can watch whatever while you, and not just treadmills, exercise bike, elliptical, treadmill, whatever it is. You can even watch your favorite YouTube channel. There's an exercise bike, a special one that's hooked up to a great big screen and you're racing, you're a character on the screen in a big race. And this is the facade that you see, the lower part of the facade that you see where the glass angles outward toward the street. All along here, all lit up in purple. But there's free weights, there's a bench press, there's enough here to get your workout. And I can't imagine a better view. I can't imagine a better view during your workout. V rode a kilometer on the bike and now she's on about her third set of reps here. So, wonderful, the Gravity Fit Club. So that's directly down from the restaurant. And some of these floors, you're given a key card that gets you to the floor of your room. If you try maybe some other floor, it won't work. To get to the restaurant, you don't need a key card. You can just come in the building, go into the elevator, push the 32nd floor and end up at the restaurant. To come to the gym and the sky pool, this floor, the 31st, you need to use your room key card. So, I didn't know that at first. I do now. Anyway, we'll see what else there is to look at.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah.
I love being wrong. The 32nd floor restaurant is not where you eat breakfast. It's right here on the 6th floor. But anyway, we'll get to that in a second. The 7th floor is a spa at Onsen. You got to take your shoes off to go in there. They give you a locker. They have all kind of spa treatments you can pick from. The smell in there is of oils and mints, and it's an interesting smell. And there's all kind of products you can buy. But there's also a restaurant in there, and they sold little cakes and sandwiches, and it's a nice little cafe with a good view. The spa treatments look professional. I didn't get one, of course. But that's the 7th floor. On the 6th floor is the convention hall. I think close to 35,000 square feet of convention space. I believe it's like over 3,000 square meters. And the room is huge. When you walked in there, it kind of takes your breath away. It's so big. There's television screens all around the room, big presentation screens, whatever your thing is. But the ceiling, the way it's lit up, you could turn the place into a nightclub in about 5 minutes. And it's big enough. It would be the biggest in Pattaya. There's a meeting set up for, I don't know, 50 or so people, and it looks lost in the room. It looks lost in the room. So also on the 6th floor is what they call the Orbit Lounge, and that's where breakfast is. There, it looks beautiful. I'll give you a quick look, but we'll see that tomorrow morning. They're back there bustling around already, making the preparations for the breakfast in the morning, and here it is only the afternoon the day before. But I don't think that's open other than for the breakfast, because I asked the guy if it was a restaurant. He said for breakfast. But look at this space. I look for huge events to be held here. This is a great space for that. all modern, all the lights all ready for any kind of stage performance, meeting, function. Or maybe I'll rent it out and have my birthday party here. No, way too big for that. But it's fantastic. I think the ceiling, I believe it's a 7-meter tall ceiling, so I don't know, close to 25 feet. There's so much air. Speakers all around here, and 1, 2, 3, 4 big TVs, and then this screen has got to be 40 feet across. So the floors between the 31st, where the gym was, and the 7th, where the spa was, they're all the guest rooms. So let's go down and see what's next. I guess this isn't just Pattaya's newest luxury hotel, it's also Pattaya's newest miniature golf course. So that's no doubt connected to the water park. We'll take a look at that next, but we have had a little shower here since we started today. But also worth mentioning, on the other side of the lobby, you have a view of this miniature golf course through one of the most comprehensive tea rooms I've ever seen in Pattaya. All different kinds of tea. Not just hot tea, but iced tea as well. The iced tea they call mocktails. No alcohol, but it looks like a cocktail, but it's really a nice tea. Scones, little sweets, cakes. But the tea selection, wow, I don't know that anywhere in Pattaya could beat that. So it's called the Ort Tea Room. So lots of seating both inside and outside. If you sit outside, you can watch the miniature golf. Anyway, we'll see if we can get some footage out at the water park. We don't want to get wet. You know, I've been to just about all the big 5-star luxury resorts here, and a lot of them have fancy pools. Some even have what you could call a water park. The Centaur Mirage has a beautiful one, but this one maybe isn't the prettiest. Some of them have much more mature gardens. They're a thing of beauty, but all of them are boring compared to this one. There's so much going on here. You've got like the wave pool, the waterfalls, you've got the canal ride through a jungle with water slide. There's one pool, they've got all soap. I don't know if it's really soap, it looks like soap, it's probably not soap. But soap suds, you'll see. Soap suds galore, a big soapy soap party in the pool. I've not seen so many people having so much fun at a water park since I can remember. Maybe never in Pattaya before. There's a microphone going and music blaring. That's why I came up to my room to talk about this. But we shot everything we could shoot down there. They have what's called nests, so it's like a private cabana. Very nice, high-end, very nice lounges, very nice views of the canal with people going by with their flotation devices, etc. By the way, the pod, remember we talked about the pod last time, right down here, the big pod? I said, what is that? The pod turns out to be the restroom. That's the restroom of the water park. There's a snack bar down there with good-looking poolside fare, like hot dogs and little hoagies and snacks and all that kind of stuff. Soda fountain, soft serve ice cream, real pool fare right down there at the pool. There's a mist of vapor everywhere you look. The mist is coming out of every imaginable orifice down there. You're ensconced in mist the entire time. In the midst of all that is steps that go up into what looks like the Millennium Falcon or something. And that is a games room. All kind of games. From pool, they have a pool table, air hockey, foosball, but pinball machines, real old school pinball machines. And Video games, high-end video games, console type stuff. You got your own seat. It's it's next level. It's pretty next level. And some quiet games too, like chess or checkers or stuff. Any kind of game. All the games up there. I never dreamed there would be this many people here on opening day with kids and families and soap suds, and I never dreamed it would be all that. And of course you got the miniature golf that I showed you next to the tea room. All part and parcel of the water park. Over 12,000 square meters just in the water park. So V and I are tired. We ought to go back to that onsen for the massages. The one package I saw was a big package. 1,000 baht, so $30, but it's a big package. It was like 5 or 6 things. I'll try to find the footage on that. So plenty to do here. There's entertainment just right across the street. I might go out tonight and see what's doing. But if I don't talk to you there, I'll see you for breakfast tomorrow morning. We're gonna hit that breakfast buffet on the 6th floor. I'm expecting something exquisite. So I'll tell you what happened. I don't know, about 4:30 yesterday, maybe 5. I reviewed some of the footage I shot, and I laid down for a little nap, an hour or 2 nap. Didn't wake up till 10 o'clock at night. The bed was comfortable, the bed was soft, the air conditioning was cool, the room was quiet. All that added up to about a 5-hour nap. We went out and got a couple drinks across the street, and then we're up first thing this morning for the buffet. 6 a.m. I like that. You don't have to wait till 7, 8. I like a 6 o'clock buffet. But wow, what a buffet. First thing I'll tell you is you can come just for the buffet. If you don't want to stay here, if you're in town and just want a heck of a breakfast buffet, 550 baht a person. I think that's reasonable because it's not just breakfast. I made myself a full English. I could have just as well made a French breakfast, an American breakfast, a cowboy breakfast, or even for that matter, lunch. Yeah, I mean, they had fish fingers, they had spring rolls, they had the stuff you would eat for lunch, Thai food galore. A whole section of just guys making noodle soup, katom, Thai breakfast, and another whole kitchen where they're making your bacon, your eggs, your omelets, all that stuff. Incredible. Peanut butter, Nutella, both ends of the buffet. The buffet's so long, it runs the whole length of the hotel. I would sit at the far end. That's where all we sat at the close end. If I had it to do over again, I'd sit at the far end because there just seems like that's the stuff that I would eat would be down there. Great breakfast. No complaints. My only criticism would be for the whole place. In the design, the staff has been remarkable. There's wonderful staff. But if I had a criticism, it would have to be the parking garage. The parking garage is nice, but the spaces. I thought the spaces were some of the closest, tightest spaces, narrowest, I guess is the best way to say it, spaces I've ever seen. The spaces need to be like about a foot wider in the parking garage. I was fully prepared to cut them a sprout and say, it's their first day, if the service wasn't quite up to standards or things didn't quite go right, I understand first day openings, but there was nothing like that. If they'd been in business, you told me they'd been in business 10 years, I'd have believed you, except for the newness of the room, and you could just tell everything was brand new and tight. The shower was remarkable. I'll go up, I'll show you a couple things in the room that you only notice when you stay here, and not bad things, good things. That just walking a cursory inspection of the room you would never pick up on. But we'll go in and take a look at a couple quirks and then we'll wrap this up. So at night there's a subtle glow underneath some of the various pieces of furniture, I guess so you don't stub your toe at night. There is an up, down, or close open switch for the big window between the bedroom and the bathroom. That's fun for the whole family. I thought the toiletries were definitely next level. little bit, just at least one step above what you normally see. Razor and shaving cream, toothbrush, toothpaste, body lotion. I thought the hairbrush was definitely a keeper. I like to get those. You know, there was a soda and some juice and 4 bottles of water in the fridge when we got there. But the next morning I discovered in a drawer an entire coffee service, some snacks, all that stuff. So all that was free, complimentary, even a space-aged ice machine at the end of the hall. You don't see that every day. Checkout went smooth, other than the fact that I did not bring my card. It's like a key card they give you at the parking garage. I did not bring that. I had left it in my vehicle. Apparently you're supposed to present that upon check-in, and they'll do something, validate that in some manner so parking's free. But anyway, next time we'll do something else and look at something else. But for this one, gotta leave it right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.